a metaphor that you like. Things have never changed since then. Wish we had gone out a lot. Trust me, darling, I'm at a loss. When you said you wanted a place to go, I had nobody call me home. I was looking outside, but nothing seemed to move. How could you bring me outside just to see me die inside? How could you bring me back to life just to kill me twice? How could a broken bottle sing so many songs and still be loud enough to be heard? We've been going round in circles and circles.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music for Days podcast. I'm Sidhu, and join me as I connect with all the music artists here from the Chennai scene. And today we have Sammy for reals.
Hi, hello.
Hey Sammy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited about this podcast. Let's see what interesting conversation this can lead to.
Of course, man, of course. Here at Music for Days, we just want to understand mainly what the artist is about, what their what their songs are about, and like basically just get a clear understanding of what they do, why they do it, and everything,
Amazing.
So yeah, could you give us a little intro about yourself, Sammy?
So, my name is Sammy. I'm Sammy. So, I'm an artist, aspiring to be a bigger artist, I guess. So, I write original songs, I perform them, and I produce them also, and like I try to upload them on Spotify. So that is the goal.
Okay.
And that's the bigger goal too, like to produce more songs, to put out more music, reach more people. That's it.
All right, man. Okay. I mean, as it is, let's get right into it. You mentioned the Spotify thing, and like I've noticed that you have 2 songs out there, and the 2 songs are A Little Longer and Kill Me Twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I heard those songs. Beautiful fucking songs, by the way.
you.
Absolutely love them. Now I would like to know what made you write them the way you write them. Like for example, let's begin with A Little Longer. Let's begin with A Little Longer. What is that song about?
So a little longer, there is this. It was the first song I ever put out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like an original music. I've written like a few songs before, but this was the one I really wanted to like put effort and like produce it, and then
like you wanted to
release
go
it
fully
out.
professional.
Professional.
with it, yeah.
It was still recorded in my bedroom, but still I wanted to make it as a professional song. So basically, I had this one prompt where ocean and the moon, how they never meet. So basically, that is what made me write this song, the ocean and moon. How they interact and what do they think of each other, Mari.
Yeah, man. Okay.
So
okay.
something like that.
Deep stuff.
Yeah.
Deep stuff as always. As always.
So that is how I started, and 2 years ago I guess I released that, and at that time I really wanted to step up my in music. That was the time people were saying,
make your mark,
yes,
just break out into the scene. Yeah.
People are saying like music is not going to help you with a lot of things, and like music is not going to be a career. Like it is fat for them to say, but that's when I realized that if I want to do it, I have to do it seriously. Let it be a good song or a bad song, I want to like step up and like put it out there and start my journey. So that is basically what Little Longer is about.
That is amazing, man. And I totally agree with what you're saying, because even me being an aspiring artist, and I'm going to be dropping my own project soon, I've been working on music for a good time. I want to say a good 3 years. So as I was working on music for like these 3 years, there are so many songs that I've done, bro. So many projects, unfinished stuff that I've done, but I never really put them out, because as artists, we understand like bro, like there's so much competition.
It is there
like,
is a
like
lot,
the most basic thing you can do is not be amateurish, right? So that is a huge thing that we need to tackle and make sure of. So yeah, I took my time with it, and I also, I'll be soon enough, I'll be putting out stuff. So be looking out.
be looking out, guys. For
yeah. So yeah, I relate with you a lot with that aspect, man. Now let's get to your second song. So right now you covered A Little Longer. What is Kill Me Twice about?
So Kill Me Twice, how would I say it? It was written very impromptu.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Like one day you were just doing something else entirely different, and randomly you were just like, fuck it.
The real incident, I'll tell you what happened. So July 4th, there was this one competition or like a performance, I don't remember. I have to perform there, and someone told me it will be better if you sing an original there. So I'm sitting at night, July 3rd, at 11:30 at night. It hasn't passed 12 yet.
Okay.
So past 12, it's July 4th, right?
Yeah.
So I start writing at 11:30. I get this one nice line. This C, right?
Yeah, please perform for us.
So this nice line I get, it's like, I could have broken bottle, sing so many songs and still be loud enough to be heard. So like the broken bottle. How can a broken bottle still be loud enough to make songs? You know, the bottle, they use it as an instrument sometimes. They like.
Oh.
So like even if it's broken, how can it be an instrument?
Right.
So
But
that
actually,
is
I have no idea about a broken bottle. Could you talk a little bit more about that, a broken bottle? How do they use it as an instrument?
So like there's this, it's not like an instrument. Say like glass bottles, like they fill up water in different levels and then they blow on top of it. So it will produce like a sound, right?
Sort of like an effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they use it sometimes for though also.
Okay.
Actually sampling it and everything. So like how can a broken bottle sing so many songs and still be loud enough to be heard?
Okay, so we're talking metaphorically here. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
metaphorically.
Okay.
And then before that, and then I was working around the chords, and then I got the line "Kill Me Twice." So like, how could you bring me back to life just to kill me twice? So like, it was just a mix of emotions, I would say. Like how, why?
Bittersweet.
Yeah, அந்த மாதிரி தான். So and then I finished this song with like going round in circles and circles. So basically that. So I wrote this song like in 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I performed it the next day.
Oh.
And I forgot the lyrics halfway through.
Ouch.
And
Oh boy.
after that, I made sure I never forget the lyric.
Of course.
So till now, I don't forget the lyrics of Kill Me Twice. And it's been more than a year. It was released on around the July 4th time.
Oh.
So the first line, July 4th, why I mentioned July 4th.
Oh yeah, you did mention July 4th, yes.
Yeah, the first line is like, the mere 4th of July. That's the first line. So yeah, around July it was released. So
Okay.
basically that is Kill Me Twice. Just a mix of emotions, a mix of what I was feeling at that time. So that's Kill Me Twice.
Okay. Now, like, you know, now that we've gotten that out of the way, right? With these songs, when I heard them, I was really caught up with the chord progressions of it. As an artist myself, we're gonna catch on the things that the average listener is not gonna catch on. So when I caught on to the chord progressions, I was like, yo, this chord progression is really like not very standard and like something that's very artistic to you. Could you talk about how you were able to get to that chord progression level and like how you were pretty much came up with it? A little breakdown of sorts.
So for me, chords are like very special. I would say
that's where you find your like.
Yeah. I really like to experiment with chords. I really like to like. For now, those 2 songs have like konja, not very standard, but in my other projects that I'm working on right now, I have tried to be more experimental with the chords because chords are like the.
So according to you, like the chords are where the magic happens, pretty much.
Pretty much. I would say the melody is also there. So basically, chord is the base of the entire song.
Yes.
So like there can be 4 chords, there can be 5 chords in a song, but then like it is a place where you can actually put in more details. So many people like.
Agreed.
எப்படி சொல்றது? They don't look at it like a place where you can put details in it. So like 4 chords, 3 chords, song is over. You put in effort in the melody or the voice. It is there, but like for me, I really like to give more details in the so you can see in Kill Me Twice itself, first starts with the root chord, and then usually it can go to like E minor, or the song is in C, so it can go to E minor or like A minor, F, G, like these are the basic chords are there. So I wanted to try something a little bit different. So there is G sharp, so I put C and then E major.
Right, okay.
And then it went to F.
Okay.
So there was this one interview of Jacob Collier I watched.
Jacob Collier, I'm not too familiar with who that is. Who is Jacob?
Jacob Collier is, I cannot, how will I explain this? So he's like a musical genius.
Oh, okay.
Who also really plays around with chords. When I say play around, this is play around. He is
Plays
play
around. Okay.
He actually
very popular on YouTube.
he is very
Oh.
popular.
I see.
And then he has an idea of music that I really want to achieve that level of knowledge of music. So he's such an inspiration for me. So he said in an interview that there are no wrong chords. So there are no wrong chords. So he plays a very random chord. Then he says this might be a wrong chord, and like I also felt like yeah, this is a wrong chord. And what he says is after that chord, what chord comes? That answers the chord before.
Right. Okay.
So when C major la you play E major, this is a very oversimplified version of what he said. He said for a very
Much
more
a bigger
complicated
picture,
thing.
okay.
So I try to do it in a very oversimplified. So C kapro E comes. So E in this context is a very wrong chord. But what is the next chord? F. Now
that-
it
that
answers
fixes
the
it.
more answers
Yeah.
the E chord.
Mhm.
So chords, as in chords shouldn't be right. Like chord doesn't have to be right. It should be
Yeah,
relevant.
I mean, we're dealing with music, right? There is no
right and
there
wrong.
is no right or wrong.
So there is
we're
exactly
given
no
these
right.
tools, right? I mean, like even with me, for example, like I'm not the most, unlike as talented as you are, I'm not like the most instrument specific guy. Like I can't really play any instruments, maybe apart from a miridangam. I had my training in miridangam when I was in school, and apart from that, I never really got around to playing instruments. I'm one of those people who samples stuff more. But even that's something even I picked up in sampling. There is no right or wrong.
Yeah.
That's when I learned it, where I was like, okay, as musicians, we just have to, we have something in us. We have to put that out there. And we can use any means to get it out there,
It just
There is no right or
it should just be relevant
To
to
you.
the track.
Yeah,
or
to the
me
track
or
and
to
to
the track.
yourself.
Yeah. Like
Yes.
if you feel it has to be there. It is relevant. It answers the previous and it asks and gives the curiosity to the next note. Like if those three and like that criteria is fulfilled, na, that is the right thing.
Yeah.
So that's
like
how
sky's the limit, bro, after
it
that.
is definitely the limit. These are not really rules, but these are the one like if you answer them, you can confidently go ahead and then make music out
Make
of those
music out-
chords.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's basically about the chords.
Okay, wow, man. That's it's great to know how you were able to, because now I get the understanding that okay, everyone has their niche in music, and I understand that your niche is about you're the chords guy. You're who I come to when I'm like, hey, get me that chords guy. I need that chords right, So I that's great to know that
I'm
you're
the chords guy.
yeah, he's the chords guy, guys.
Chords guy, guys.
That's it is? No.
Chords.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, look, we've had our talk with music. Let's get a little bit. This is a little bit personal. Now, as you can see, that you have a card right next to you.
I'm scared.
Oh, and this card we're gonna use to play a little game of Never Have I Ever.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I am ready.
You're ready. Okay. I'm just letting you know. I will be answering these questions with you so that you just don't feel left out. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go. Let's
Fair-
go
fair
for the
play.
game of Never Have I Ever. Now, okay. Never have I ever ghosted a date.
Guilty.
Sorry guys, I'm the nice guy here, I guess.
Hey, I'm also a nice guy only. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Never have I ever sent a risky text to the wrong person.
We're all humans. We make mistakes.
Oh, you have no clue. Christ.
Okay. All right. Now, okay. Never have I ever gone to a party that I've not been invited to. Nah, I couldn't, bro. I straight up couldn't.
I don't go to parties that much, so like
Oh, okay.
it
Okay.
is a no.
Okay.
Are you shy or something?
In social things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
yes, kind
Oh.
of shy.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
That's a.
I gotta think.
See, does having a shorts on count?
No, you have to be naked and you have to jump into.
Like fully naked,
Does a
right?
temple tank count?
It's your birthday clothes.
I think it might. I think it might.
Oh yeah, like when I was a kid, I would have definitely
Yeah, yeah,
someone
yeah,
would
yeah.
have put me in a polo or something. Yeah, okay.
Straight up. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Never have I ever gotten into a physical altercation. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. I guess it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Never have I ever stolen anything. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be honest.
Stolen hearts.
Ah.
I aspire to
There
steal
it
the
is.
hearts of millions of people through my
Likewise.
music.
Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. Never have I ever been expelled Nah.
I have never. I'm a very good
Can I have a
student.
Yeah,
green
same,
card?
right?
Can I have also have
Yeah, I
green
mean-
cards?
Okay, yeah. So both of you have been expelled in school. Then.
Both.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never.
We'll
know.
never know. All right. Now, okay. Never have I ever, and you got to be really honest with me about this one. Never have I ever peed in a pool.
Huh.
Dude, this is not the green shit.
Look,
Wait. I'm thinking.
I'll go first. Like,
It has happened, but I'm like.
oh, okay.
Hey, Shudhu, that's cap, kind of.
I've never peed in
See,
a
we
pool.
are all, hey, we were all kids once,
Been in
man.
a pool?
That is nah, man, bro. I used to love swimming all the time. Nah, like I've been in the pool all the like a lot when I was a
And
kid.
you've never peed in the pool. Come on.
Never, bro.
I have no
Mad
explanation.
respect, mad respect.
Yeah,
No,
because
bro.
yeah, I don't want to make others like suffer. But what about you? Is
But
that
no,
okay?
it just sounds unbelievable. That's the thing.
Answered.
Okay. All right.
We
Okay.
were all kids once, man.
We were all kids once, of
We
course.
still
Yeah,
are.
we still are.
We still
That's also
are.
there. Okay. Now, all right. Never have I ever received a love letter. Yeah, kind of was.
I have.
Lucky.
I'm the nice guy. No?
What?
That's why.
So nice guy stealing hearts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh
You
man.
know what?
All right, ladies, man. Okay, now, okay. Never have I ever cut my own hair.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
I did it once and it kind of went south, so that's pretty
You
much
want to
it.
hear a story about that? Like what happened to my hair cutting?
Please.
Ayyo, sollu.
So when I was like a really small kid, I guess. So there was this cartoon I watched where the hair cutting thing was properly introduced to me, and then I wanted to try it out. So I took my dad's drawl and the scissor, and then I like cut my hair.
Just impulsively,
just impulsively.
without any thought.
Yeah,
just-
it was not like grown ass cutting. It's like kid cutting is there. And then my mom and dad came home and like anganga, it is just bald spots everywhere. So they're like, what did you do? And then they took me to a barber. They fully shaved my head because that was the
Oh,
only way to
You
fix
got the
it.
Tirupati trim, damn.
Yes, I got it.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
I also
I got
did
that Shivaji the boss.
Shivaji the boss.
Yeah.
No, I did the same thing, but the damage was reversible.
Okay.
Mine was not reversible at all.
I'm so sorry, man.
Damn,
It's
man.
okay. We've all
Yeah. Okay, alright. Never have I ever deleted a post on any social media. Never have I ever deleted a post just because it did not get enough likes. Hell yes. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Bro, I was all about that likes. I was such a like chaser when I was a kid, bro.
when I was a kid maybe, but I've never deleted.
Oh,
Like back then, 5 likes was like, wow.
that is true, right? Yeah, back
5
then.
people actually looking at your post.
5 people actually give a shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
double tap is a giving shit, bro. Like
Yeah, it takes a lot to double tap.
effort, guys.
Effort.
And they put it.
You
So
got that bit of attention from
5 people.
5 of your classmates.
Why would I delete 5 people's
Exactly,
likes?
You know what? That makes me so selfish, man. God damn it.
You were
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
outed yourself.
Yeah. All right. Now, okay. Never have I ever had a crush on a friend's sibling. Yeah. I have.
I haven't really.
Oh. Okay. Fair. Okay. Now this one's good. Never have I ever enjoyed a smell that is generally found to be disgusting. Yes. Yes. It's safe to say. I
No
have.
further explanations. Next
No further.
question.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
I'm gonna butt in and just for the content.
Please mute that.
Christ, dude. What the fuck?
Wow.
Is there any way we can remove that?
Damn, dude. Okay. Let's move on.
How will I ever recover, man?
Let's move on. Okay, now, all right. Never have I ever bribed someone. Yeah.
We call like that, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
yeah.
how it is.
Okay.
No comment.
No comment. Just green.
Yeah. All right. Never have I ever snooped through someone else's things.
Who writes this question, man?
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
We'll never
And yes, that is a yes. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Something a little different. Now, never have I ever had sleep paralysis.
I have had sleep paralysis.
Okay, I don't think I have. I just don't think I have, but yeah. Okay. All right. Never have I ever spent more than 2,000 rupees on a single piece of clothing.
I have actually. Jeans are very costly these days, guys.
Oh,
That is
dude,
actually
tell me
very
about
true.
it, bro. What's the most you spent on jeans?
399. What is it? 3999. Yes.
So 4K.
Yes.
Okay.
easy.
Okay.
That's
Nice
the
marketing strategy, right?
999.
3999. Oh.
That's the most. I regret it still.
Damn. All right. Now, okay, that was the Never Have I Ever segment done. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, let's get to talk about people you worked with. Now, I've noticed that in your career, if you may, you worked very frequently with this person known as the musical giant. Now, how has your experience been working with the musical giant?
So, musical giant and me. His name is Skanda.
His name is Skanda.
So
Sorry, musical giant.
if you're watching this, we're very sorry. So Skanda and me have been performing recently a lot. Just in pubs in food streets. We started in a food street together.
You performed in food streets?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Oh
Wait,
my
food
god.
streets allow performances?
Yeah.
Again, that's why even I didn't know.
There's
That's why
a
I had
nice
that
story.
Food
reaction.
street is this?
There's a nice story behind it.
Okay, alright.
So me and him haven't done any like original songs or anything, but like we basically wanted to get inside the performing scene of Chennai. So what we did was we performed in one food street called RTS Food Street, if I'm right. No, Inzi Food Street. It's
Where
in
is this located?
Sholinganallur, somewhere nearby.
Okay.
Navalur, I guess.
Navalu.
Oh, shit,
I'm
yeah, I
not
know
sure.
that.
Somewhere around that area, like the traffic place. That's all.
Okay.
So we started there. The pay was very less at start,
Mhm.
but then we did it because somewhere you had to start.
Right, of course.
Like because performing somewhere, it wasn't really getting much attraction. I wasn't getting any
At that
shows
point of
at
time.
that point of time.
At that level of your career
Mm.
too. Okay.
I wasn't getting. So I wanted to start somewhere and like broke boys also. What can we do? So
What
we
can we do?
started somewhere and yeah, we started out in food streets. Slowly progressed to malls. There's this one mall called Vivera Mall. That's also
Excuse me?
same.
Vivera Mall. Wow.
It
Okay.
is somewhere
Sholinganallur
Sholinganallur. So like those places, and then slowly we got bigger gigs. We got at Republic through House of the Tea.
Oh, shout out to House of Tea.
Shout out to House of Tea. So we got there, and then from there we got into Leather Bar,
Okay.
and
So you basically slowly worked your way up, and
Yes.
now y'all are like the stars of Chennai, man.
we are performing quite places this week also.
Okay.
And
Where
yeah.
will you be performing this week?
Oh, this week I'm not. This week we'll be performing at Alliance Francaise, October
Oh.
7, for their 70th year anniversary.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Let's
So
go.
we have 2 slots, 6 to 7 and 2 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock. They're having a all
Guys,
nighter.
make sure you pull up.
24-hour show at but like an all-nighter show they are
Okay,
doing.
alright.
So like, if this is releasing before October 7th, please come, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, slowly we have progressed to the, and the biggest gig we did was in Marriott, Courtyard by Marriott in Madurai.
Oh, dude. Holy shit.
Again, shout out to House of Tea. So that was the biggest
Shit, dog.
duo we did, and they covered our travel and pay and stay also.
Oh.
So and then we stayed there for like 3 days and we performed there. So that was the.
pool?
Of course, bro. What do you think? Did I use the pool? Yes, of course I did, bro.
You just skinny dip?
Did I show green? No. Like, okay. So that was the biggest gig, and I really love him more than love performing with Skanda, and more than just a collaborative artist. He's a really great friend, and we are trying to like put out an original.
Oh.
So stay tuned, guys. No, nothing.
All of
really.
you guys. That is.
Yes.
Every single one of you. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
So, so that's basically about Skanda, and he plays guitar for my band.
Oh.
Have you heard of the band called the Spaghetts?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Yeah. So the Spaghetska, he is a guitarist. So
I've actually seen you guys perform, and y'all killed it. We performed at Summerbang. I don't know if you remember.
Of course I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, but yeah, the Spaghetts are amazing. Now like what is your scene with the Spaghetts now? How long have you been like a band, and who are in the band also?
Okay. So the Spaghetts started back in my college. So I finished college last year. So when I was in college, this is MCC. They have auditions every year, and I really didn't have a band to perform with from my department. So what I did was, somehow, and then I put out this band. And then we performed and we didn't win, of course, because it was just college students and like not really the people I என்ன சொல்றது have worked before also.
Right.
It was
You're
straight
still
out
getting
of,
used to.
Yeah. We just அப்படியே உள்ள வந்து we picked this people and we wanted to perform like that. So we didn't win, but it was a good experience. So that's when the name Spaghetts came up. So I don't know if you have seen this meme, like
Touch my
somebody
spaghetti.
touch my spaghetti.
Of course.
So that just random things.
Yeah.
Just random name, and then Spaghetti has become like a name now. And after that, we did our proper pro show at Alliance Francaise on October 8th last year. So there's this band called Rock Band.
Okay.
So we opened for them in their show. So in that event, Stevie Dave guitars. Are you
Yes.
aware?
Of course. Wow.
Stevie,
we have a fan here.
Stevie
Okay.
honored our set by playing with us that day, and that was the first pro show Spaghetts have done. And after that, we have done in Summer Bang Volume 2 we did, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Volume 2 we did, and then we're trying to do more shows also.
As Spaghetts. Okay.
As Spaghetts.
sound இருந்தா.
Yeah, you were in the sound. And yeah, we did one in Chennai Public School also. They invited us for a pro show.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So we did one there. And mostly, yeah, as a band, it's very new because we haven't really have like நிறைய original music out.
Mm.
So we're trying to build that on that also. And as a band also, we try to build up the chemistry now that it has like people who are like really comfortable working with each other, and band has been established with its members, Mari.
Mhm.
So for now, there is me as the frontman of Spaghetts.
Of course.
And we have Skanda, the musical giant,
Musical giant.
on
yeah.
guitars, and there's Juan Malmsteen, who's also a guitarist.
Okay.
And then for bass, we have Shreya
Malmsteen,
Malmsteen, yeah, the musician's name,
named after
the guitarist, yes.
Exactly.
And then for bass, we have Shreya. On drums, we have Jashwant,
Okay.
and on keys, we have Joseph Jerome.
Oh,
So
okay.
me, Joseph, and Skanda performed at open mic for Summer Bang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The three-piece we did.
Okay.
So me,
I think I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
Joseph. So these are the band basically. It had many people before also, but
Mhm.
for now, this particular instance, these are the people. in the
Okay.
I
band.
have a question, dude. So now you say you perform in schools as well, right? So is there a difference in like, because a school will have a big audience like normally, right? So how is it like performing in a school and a bar? Because a bar is normally where like a musician would want to perform. But when you went to a school and performed, like did you get the audience reaction you wanted to?
Very interesting question. So the thing with schools and colleges and foot streets and everything is like, I have to sing what they want to hear.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
In bars, people are there, like they're expecting, they have no expectations. Like not just bars.
Like music, are you trying
music,
to say the
uh,
music is more in the background when you're in the bars compared to how like if you're in school, you're like the music's where all the attention is being gotten.
Yeah,
You know,
like that.
Yeah.
So bar music is basically like live music, but without like putting it in a CD, we're just playing it live.
Yeah.
But in schools, colleges and all perform.
All the
you have
attention's
to
on
go
you.
there and like it's a pro show. You have to entertain them. So in order to entertain them, you should know what they want, and we give it in a spaghetti way.
The spaghetti twist.
The spaghetti. So I have had embarrassing moments like that. I played Taylor Swift and all for CPS. We didn't practice anything. Someone in the crowd just started shouting, "Play Taylor Swift," and we just did it. Give me this chord, give me this song. Pull up lyrics on stage. I was searching. They didn't have internet there also. And then I performed a Taylor Swift song, "You Belong With Me," like live there, without any practice, impromptu, and the crowd loved it.
Okay.
So like in places like that, we have to see what they really like.
Yeah, like you have to figure out what's best for that situation.
Yes, and you'll have to.
And you can be more hands-on when you're in a bar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In bars I have put out like original music. I've jammed on that set itself, and it came out really well. People seem to enjoy it. So that's the difference between performing at a bar and other settings.
All right. Okay. I mean, like now you've talking about you've spoken. Sorry, you've spoken about your collaborations with the Musical Giant, with your band yourself, the Spaghetts. Now, who is that one? Who are a couple of artists that you want to collaborate with here in the Chennai music scene?
Oh, in Chennai music scene, there are a lot of artists I really look up to. and they're so inspirational about how they put their music out and everything. But if I had to pick one, I would say Sunflower Tape Machine.
Oh,
After listening to his Rosemary,
that
the
okay.
Rosemary song,
Okay.
I really big dream. So going forward,
Not that hard to get. Bro.
right, manifesting. So yes, it's Sunflower Tape Machine I would like to collab with.
Okay, that's amazing, man. Now, all right, let's go back to the fun stuff a little bit more. Now we are having a rapid fire segment here in the podcast, and
Now, do we
yeah,
need
we don't
the-
need. I don't think we
okay.
need the yeah. All right, now this is rapid fire, right?
Okay.
You ready?
Same person wrote the questions for the.
I mean, who is the person?
We will never know.
We will never know.
We
Hey,
Is it a
Never know.
person?
is it a person?
mystery
Is it an
being?
idea? Is it a comet? We will never know.
It's
Could
a
be a
concept.
horse.
Could be a horse, dude. Could be a horse. So yeah. Okay.
We can go.
Yeah. First job.
First job, video editor.
Would you ever try stand up?
Yes.
Do you speak more than one language?
Yes.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Yes.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Money or happiness?
Happiness.
Love or friendship?
Love.
Night in or night out?
Night in.
Cannonball into the pool or take a dip in first?
Risk it. Cannonball.
Fresh food or fried food? Don't think. Don't
Risk
think.
it. Fried food.
Biryani or pizza?
Biryani. All the way.
No hesitation.
Are you happy in life? Oh, mixed response.
Mixed feelings, guys.
Mixed signals. Okay, okay. Do you believe in second chances?
I do. Yes.
What is your biggest flaw?
Being forgotten.
Forgotten.
How do you say it? Forgotten. Yes.
Okay. What's the one quality you hate the most in a person?
When they're late.
Okay. Yeah. Favorite thing about Diwali?
Colors.
Who's your favorite character from the TV show The Office?
Oh.
Don't think. What
Andy
do you-
Bernard.
Okay, and Andy Bernard. First word that comes to your mind.
Office. Just know because
Okay.
the question was related. to
Okay. Don't think.
Okay. No thinking.
Favorite beverage?
Red Bull.
Okay. Biggest inspiration of all time?
Freddie Mercury.
Okay. First concert you've ever been to?
Alan Walker. Sunburn. Yes.
Sunburn, Alan Walker. Okay. Are you more on the introverted side of things or are you more extroverted?
Both.
Okay. Dream relationship or dream job?
Dream job.
Black or white?
Black. I guess.
Don't
black.
think.
Yes. Black.
Okay. Stay in India or move out?
Stay in India. I love my place.
Okay. All right. Okay. An animal or an insect you're secretly afraid of?
Snakes, actually.
Snakes. Okay. Hidden talent?
I can sing.
What? Oh, okay. That not so hidden, but okay. Okay. Personal kryptonite?
Personal kryptonite. Just laziness, I guess.
Lazy. Okay. School days or college days?
College all the way.
Wow. Okay. Ed Sheeran or Shawn Mendes?
Ed Sheeran.
Shakira or Jennifer Lopez?
Shakira.
Shakira.
Beyonce or Rihanna?
I don't listen to any of them.
Okay.
Sorry.
Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner?
Kylie?
Okay. All right.
I don't know on what
Kanye.
basis, but.
No, don't think. What?
Okay, no thinking.
Kanye or Jay-Z?
Kanye.
Okay. Coldplay or Maroon 5?
Coldplay.
Play.
Coldplay.
Okay. Imagine Dragons or Fall Out Boy?
Imagine Dragons.
Okay. Last rapid fire question.
Yes.
Do you like pineapple on pizza or not?
I don't mind. That wasn't very rapid of me, was it?
But hey, it's fine. Okay. That
Give me
concludes-
buffer time, bro. Brain has to work, right?
Brain has to brain.
Brain has to brain.
Also, no one is slapping anyone.
Yes, that's a joke.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, fine. So that concludes our rapid fire question,
In
man.
Minecraft.
Yeah. Now, okay, now I've noticed that in your Instagram I mean, I guess every musician does to some extent, but you cover a lot of songs, right? What are some of your favorite songs that you're yet to cover?
Oh. So I've been listening to EDM a bit these days. I don't know why. I really like exploring genres of music, and EDM is going in this week. So I'd like to cover this song called Clarity by Zed. It's
Okay.
tragedy why I
Okay,
am.
Zed. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
And then I am also working on this one short cover of Say Yes to Heaven by Lana Del Rey.
Oh.
So I really wish to put it out.
Good girls.
I really like Lana Del Rey also. Like I said, I experiment with genres and like I listen to a wide variety of music. So whichever is good, whichever floats my boat.
Okay, now, Tarang. Let's talk about it.
Tarang, let's
Let's
about
talk about
Tarang.
it, dude.
Yes.
What is Tarang to you?
Tarang is, I don't know how, I didn't prepare for this. It's basically a community event that was started by me and a few friends
Oh.
in Tambram when I was studying in MCC. So what we basically wanted to do was, at that time MCC didn't really have like a place where musicians can go, artists can go and like express their whatever they do. It was either too big of a stage like an audition, or it was just not any stage like a department freshers. So I wanted somewhere with a good standard they can just go ahead and like showcase their talent. And I found like two other friends of mine with similar ideas, and with, Joshua and Samuel Rajan. So these two people had the similar idea, and then we went to this one community called Campus Community. So they really helped us to start up with the event, and they sponsored our event, and we did our first event. So it was in Tambram. So we wanted to start it as a open mic. We wanted to establish a brand, and we wanted to establish a community event. This will happen. It will happen, and people
Are
can
we
come
talking
here.
like a monthly or once in a couple months?
Once in a couple months.
Once in a couple months.
The last show happened, last open mic happened a month ago. So the first show, we were not really sure that people will turn up to the event. Because
the first time you're doing it, the reception is not very...
We don't know how the marketing, we didn't know anything. We just told people this is happening. We put out an Instagram account, we put reel, like intro reel, marketing reel, Mari. And then the event was at around 5 p.m. So at 4 p.m. we're coming and setting up the lights. 5 p.m. happens and like not many people are there. But towards kunjo later on, people start coming because any event, people come late. Every event. And every event starts at least half an hour late.
At least. Yeah. We all know. Yeah,
We've all been through it. So yeah, and before the end of the event, we had around 100 entries.
Dude, that's amazing.
Including participants and audience.
Okay, like
And
I mean, like I don't
packed.
know about you, but like I don't know about what your experiences have been, right? But knowing how the music scene and the crowd is, especially when we were talking about Chennai, 100 people is good, bro.
It is
It's
good.
good.
And I was really happy. And Ipo Vande, we have almost done around 5 to 6 events.
Yo, congratulations, man. That's amazing.
At 3 different places, Tambram, and there's one place in Sholinganallur, and then there's a college called KCIC.
Okay.
So these 3 places we have done, and averaging around 100 every time we do.
Dude, let's go, bro.
So
Let's
Tarang
go.
has become more of an emotion and more of a event.
It's like a roller coaster
Yeah,
ride.
you just go there and have fun. There's videos on YouTube, the Instagram you can see, and you can follow Tarang, tarang.chennai or
Follow
Tarang
Tarang,
Chennai.
guys.
I'm not sure. Just search Tarang, Taarang, and make sure you can come to the next event, chill out and have fun. They're all talented musicians. Everyone registers, and it's really a nice vibe. You can go see artists who are like coming up. So that's basically Tarang,
Okay.
a community for people like us.
Okay, it's crazy, man. Because the thing is, me personally, right, I'm someone who just started out in the music scene. I do not know much about what's going on, and I've heard about Tarang so many times, bro. Especially this last year.
Why you didn't come to Tarang?
Dude, I wasn't good enough.
Cancelled.
Dude, hey, look, I wasn't good enough. Okay, but now I am. Okay, with my EP coming out,
Cancelled.
y'all better be ready, bro.
Yes.
Y'all
And,
better be ready.
Maybe Tarang teaser, maybe.
Sure, yeah, maybe, yes.
We will never know, I
We
guess.
will, we
will
will
know.
know.
We will know.
We will know something.
Something we
Something.
will know. So
Something.
yeah, basically that is it. And another thing that drove me to making this event happen is basically there was this one open mic I went, no names of course. There I went and I performed. It was back in like my 9th standard or 10th standard. So I performed a song. It wasn't really that great.
Okay.
I was really bad at it. And I don't think I was really, they were really appreciative about it. And that crushed me that day. Because around that time, I was not sure if I should put out my music or what. What is music? I was figuring out.
Yeah.
And my friend sends this poster, let's go there. Like we're all 10th
And you're a
standard
kid
kids,
too,
bro.
so it's gonna take you some good amount to process
Yeah.
it properly.
And then we went there, did a really bad performance, and then it was very funny. Now that I think about it, it's funny. And that day, it was just very embarrassing. And I wanted to create where people can actually be bad and like be comfortable about it. And then a safe space. Like you're an artist. If you're starting out with something, you will be bad. Nobody is born with built-in settings that will put them instantly.
Yeah, right.
So you have to
Bruno
start
Mars.
somewhere.
Like,
Huh?
you see that like Bruno Mars was on stage killing and Elvis Presley. Like,
Yeah. So Anmari, someone had to start somewhere. And Tarang is a very safe place where whatever your talent is, we've had magicians, we've had poem recitals in
So basically, Tarang is an outlet to any creative.
yes, anything.
Any creative, whoever it is.
We've had rappers and beatboxers. So they've
I
had
have a
a
very controversial question.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Lighter will.
Context much. Okay.
Okay, back to this.
Okay. Hey, please have some water. I think you'll need it after that.
I mean, no, but it's a valid.
Let's get back to the music.
Yes, please.
Let's get back to the
I
music.
don't have an opinion on that.
Yeah.
I do not have an opinion at all. So yeah, where was I?
So we were talking about Tarang and
Tarang,
how like
yes.
it's an outlet to literally everybody.
Creatives, any creative, anything you come up with, you can just go there and perform. Safe place is what we want to give to upcoming artists. So I'm basically what I didn't have when I was starting out, I want to give people.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the idea.
very admirable, man. Because I feel you. Because like, since you were talking about your first performance, right? My first performance, bro. You know what it was?
I want to hear it. Tell me.
Imagine rapping for a debate event. The idea only, you're like, why? Why?
So you basically wrapped your debate.
You can say that because what it was is that a debate event was being held at my school, and they were like, okay, let's make it fun. The teachers were like, let's make it fun, since rap is like debate in their minds, somehow. They like because they saw rap battles, how one people would like argue against each other and put the other person down, sort of thing. They were like, okay, let's take that and make it into and incorporate into our event. And you know what I did? I went up against a girl and I rapped against feminism. That's what the teachers wanted me to do. That's what the teachers wanted me to do. And
Damn,
it
bro.
was... What?
Damn, bro.
Exactly, right? Damn, bro. Dude, I was like... And
Do you have any bars? Do you remember any bars from there?
Do you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, boy. Yes, I do. Oh, no, we don't need a beat, please. Please.
I was going to give a melody.
No. Shit. Okay, wait. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Now...
Saved.
Actually have
Yes,
all
no,
that.
no, I
saved.
do. Okay. Now, you want me to do like my best verse from...
Do it.
There were 4 verses that I did, so...
The best one.
Okay, the best one, okay. All right, so... All right. So... That is totally bad in every level possible, dude. Wait, which one? Oh, yeah, I see, we're in agreement.
We are in agreement.
So...
You did that in front of.
Hey, he was put
couple
in that
of people.
position, man.
I was put in that position.
He was supposed to debate
First three
against it.
lines?
What was the first 3 lines? Okay, now let's have a chat about... Don't know what's
How
worse,
can you
either
put-
you or this, I can't decide.
Wait, what's wrong? Either you or this, I can't decide.
Yeah.
How can you even come up with that, man? Like,
Dude, here's the thing, right? This is my first ever performance, original stuff where like I had... This is not a song. It's just like a...
Yeah,
okay, they're asking me to perform and I just have to come up with something. So
you asked me about my chord thought process. What was your thought process
I
behind
think
that?
we're switching roles.
Yeah. I want to know, bro. Like, what was behind that?
it was mainly because I was like, okay, now with my limited brain cells back in 11th grade, I was like, okay, I'm going up
11th
against...
grade is the problem, man. For everyone.
Yeah, that black sheep.
11th
yeah.
grade is the...
So, in 11th grade, I was like, okay, I'm going up against a senior. I'm already shitting my pants. Because I was very like, sort of like reserved back then. So for me, and extremely introverted too. So for me to go up on stage, like rap and insult some random senior, just because, and that too, who is a girl, against feminism, I was like, you know what? Either this can go terribly great or terribly bad.
I think that's what hip hop is about.
That's what hip hop is about. And like I was like, and it didn't really like. I think it just took me the main process behind it was like, it just took a lot of time to come up with the bars, bro. I would say it didn't take too much thought. It's just the time it took to like, okay, I was like, okay, I should demolish her. I should make her look so bad. I should make sure she doesn't
I'm
ever
gonna
step up on
stop
stage
you.
again.
I'm gonna stop.
That
right
was my
there.
mentality.
The fact that it didn't take you that long to come up with the material.
It took me 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks to come up with like 4 verses. This is one of the
What the
verses.
Now, main question: did you win?
I think according to the crowd response, that's how we decided whether they won or not.
Who would support against it, man?
This is the point, right?
Okay.
There's not enough crowd only.
Wait, who did he go in front of?
A bunch of people who my friends who I mean like my friends were there to support the performance as much as they could. Shout out to my friends, and like
He can't decide.
I yeah.
Which is bad.
It's
this or
just
that, he
bad.
cannot
It's just
decide.
bad. There's nothing else I can tell you about it. I like to think I won. I like to think I won. Sorry, senior lady girl. I think I won. But yeah.
Cancelled. He is cancelled. That is what you are.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So yeah, man. Yeah. That was literally my origin story.
The takeaway is your first time performance always doesn't have to be good.
True. Exactly. No, that is
Like,
exactly.
Have you
right.
seen the Post Malone's first?
Oh, dude,
While
that
You
YouTube video,
Lie?
right?
Yeah.
What the heck?
What do you lie?
Yeah,
What
he
the
says
heck?
it. Yeah. What the heck, dude? And the outfit, the beat, his
I can
verse.
see myself doing that, but like, ironically.
Ironically, no, of course.
So yeah, that's the takeaway, guys.
That's the
Nothing else.
takeaway, guys. Yeah, of course. So, look, I mean, okay, yeah, but like, okay, let's get into how like, okay, now you've done your fair share of live performances, right? What is the one thing, like a one ick that you have in these live performances where you're like, nah, every time this happens, bro, every time, and it sucks.
So I personally don't have like much problems performing live because I like to adjust to whatever setting it is.
Okay.
So sometimes in footsteps it is hot. Like there is literally one tawa kada tang 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 in front of you, okay, wow. And then this side fried rice Anna is putting fried rice, and that masala and all comes to a rice. You close your eyes and sing, they'll be like you're feeling the song and singing. Kanneridu. Okay, wow. That doesn't all happen. But like that has never been a problem for me because
Bro, that is such a specific yet valid.
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 Fucking valid.
actually kanneriyu. Okay, but that has never been a problem because at just when I can go, what is this one neck na? I would say bad sound system. So whatever the place may be, if I like what I'm hearing, if I enjoy singing, mic I'm singing, keys goes out, speaker it comes back to me. If whatever feedback it is, if I like it, then I can perform like with the masala also.
Oh, okay. So
my
your
ick is-
problems are feedback and the goddamn spice. And the goddamn, not spice, sorry. Let me rephrase
Dung,
that.
dung, dung,
Yeah,
dung.
that stuff.
Yes.
That stuff, yeah.
How's the sound here?
Sound here is amazing.
I mean,
Yes. Hey, not again, war flashbacks.
Vietnam
yes,
flashbacks.
so that is basically the ick.
Okay. Now, this might be a little loaded of a question, I guess. But who would Sammy be if not for a musician?
Damn.
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 That's
That
an acceptable answer.
valid answer, but there's a lot of possibilities because I like to see myself as like I'm mediocre at a lot of things.
Oh.
Like a lot of skills I'm mediocre at.
they
Like
have room to improve.
yeah, I can like pick one and be like 4 hours a day, 3 weeks. Yes, I can call myself a skill set அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு.
Okay.
So I started editing videos, like for my music. Whenever I put covers, that's how I started editing videos, and slowly it became a freelance. Still, I do video editing and so basically photography, video editing, design, all the creative works that comes with it. I'm like
Oh.
very mediocre at everything. So one of those I would pick and be that basically.
If not for a
If
musician.
not for a musician, so yes.
Sick, man. Sick. Wow. Okay. That's great. You know, you're like a multifaceted guy. So, all right. Let's get to the you know, like the final question and like, you know, of the podcast. So, now I would like to ask you about your next up and coming material. You are open to performing it to us if you want to. You know, we'd all love to see it. Clearly, you've established yourself as a fucking brilliant musician. So, like, we would love to see this, man. Please.
Okay, I can do that. So I'll explain after that.
Sure.
The
yeah.
reverb comes in.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
So I'm working on a few songs right now because sometimes it really gets for block Murray. I can't really
Writer's
explain.
block.
Writer's block. It is whatever. I don't know. It's just it will be right there. My keyboard will be there, my PC will be there, everything connected to each other, and I cannot just do anything. So that problem I've been facing a lot, and that's why the projects have been taking so long.
Okay.
But I really want to put out a few songs, which one of that I'll be singing in a while.
Let's go.
So yes, and possibly some nice collabs with some nice artists on the way also. Let's see what Sami has. Even I don't know. So let's see. So performing this song. Mike, yes, Mike. So this song is called Pink and Orange Skies.
Okay.
You want a story behind it? Like?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay, this can be in the audio itself. Okay. So basically, okay, MCC. You know, have you been to MCC?
Nope.
MCC? No one?
Very beautiful, very aesthetic.
Yeah.
Right?
So MCC is right opposite to Thamram railway station. So my college timings were 1:45 to 6:30, if I remember correct. Yes. So around that time, sun will set. Okay. So Thamram station you go, and there is this huge walking area where you can reach the other platforms. So from there, if you look to the left, it is always a beautiful sky, because that yellow, the sunset, everything combined, and the tracks and all, it's always a beautiful sky. And one day, I was going there, and the sky was pink, and this side it was orange.
Oh.
So I was like, song material. So I took that, and then I worked what Pink and Orange Skies is, update through a process, and then I finally landed this song. It is yet to be released, so this is an exclusive.
Honestly, pink and orange could be like a good ice cream flavor where they mix strawberry and orange.
Yeah.
Ideas. Take
Ideas,
it.
yeah. Next song.
Next song. Song material. So yes, so this is Pink and Orange, a little snippet of it.
Pink and orange skies, they lie to you. Why is everything so blue? I tried for you. One day it comes to an end, and we know it, and all you'll remember of me is a happier version of a miserable person, and all you remember of me won't be me.
So that was Pink and Orange Skies. Tissue paper, water.
Wow.
So that is yet to be released. Mike for that.
Is it just me or do things get blurry here? Oh. Wow.
Someone's been cutting onions here.
Wow.
Must be that Anna.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah.
hey, yo, that was crazy, man. That was beautiful. What's it called again? I'm sorry.
Pink and Orange Skies.
Pink and Orange Skies. Stream it whenever it comes out, guys. Yeah. That was insane, man. That was beautiful, honestly.
Thank you.
Wow. What are your thoughts on the song, guys?
Great.
Straight up.
Amazing.
Right? Yeah.
I have no other words.
Yeah,
I
fair.
can't wait to hear the finished product.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Finished product, man. Come on.
I can't wait either. I will put it out
But
soon.
yeah, it's very, very Frank Sinatra-ish, very very bluesy. It's very yeah.
Yeah, it's got that
Hmm.
Frank Sinatra vibe to it.
It's exclusive for Throwdown TV.
Oh. All
So-
right. That's great, man. I mean, I guess we'll call it. So
We'll
that
call it.
brings us to the end of our episode today. Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned.
சரி கட் பண்ணலாம்
பாட்டுக்கு அப்புறம் கண்டென்ட் மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சா